Okay, so here it is, the one and only, the Queen Anthurium. Oh my days, guys, I am still so excited to have this plant back in my collection. What is up, my planting people? My name is Lithius and welcome to Roots Ready. As you can tell from this title, we are going to be talking all things Queen Anthurium today. In this video today, I'm going to be showing you how I tend to take care of my plants that have been imported and have traveled a long way, and the ways and methods that work well for me. I had experience doing this for a couple of rare plants that I got from Indonesia. That was a Regal and Magnificum cross. It was also a Radicans, a Belmarx variegated, and one other, can't remember. But yeah, please do go watch that video over there. It was through this experience that I really sort of learned how to care for, in particular, Anthuriums and how to really get them going after import. There was a lot of plant fails there, and I learned a lot on this journey. But I'm hoping to apply that to this beauty over here, my queen, my everything, my Queen Anthurium. So before I pot this bad boy or bad girl up in this case, let me show you the unboxing experience. I'm so excited. All right, so I'm going to do a quick unboxing for you guys. I've got a very busy schedule ahead of me today, so unfortunately I can't do a full in-depth video, but I'm so excited. I need to get this box open to check out the plant and see how it's doing. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I've got it's a bit cloudy today, but I'm planning to do a barbecue, so this is why I'm not able to take my time and acclimate these plants properly. But we'll just have a look, check it out, make sure that it's alive. That's the main thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get rid of that. Drop it on the floor. Do as I say, not as I do, they say. So anyway, I'm trying to be really careful with this. Ooh, I could see some leaves. Really well packaged so far, so no damage. Let's see what we've got. Oh my days, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Excitement is building. Okay, all right. I can already tell that there's a few leaves here that is not gonna make it. I highly doubt that this one's gonna make it. It's already yellowing. This one is certainly not gonna make it, and neither is this one. But this leaf here, guys, oh my goodness, check it out, guys. This is my Queen Anthurium, my Anthurium Warocqueanum. I'm not sure how you say that, guys. Anyway, it's a queen, it's a beauty, it's a massive leaf. Look at that. There's some new growth down here as well. Oh my goodness. All right, we have to check out the roots. So I actually had this plant already once before. Sadly didn't make it, but in that time I've tried my best to sort of understand Anthuriums, what they like. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. Let's check out these roots. Okay, are the roots ready, guys? Oh yeah, they do seem quite good. Okay, so far so good. It's come a long way. I think I received this. Whoa, look at all of these roots. Wow. Some are a little bit dry, but that's okay. Oh, some new growth over here. I should really try to get this plastic off properly so you guys can see it. Whoa, this is quite a big stem as well. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Looks like there was a leaf here that didn't quite make it. But yeah, guys, this is looking amazing. I am very happy. I am super Super excited. Oh, this is great. This is great. Oh, some of the roots didn't make it. Some aren't even attached. Anyway, that's all right. We'll clean it up. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. This looks incredible, guys. Oh my goodness, I am so happy. I hope I can get it all in the shot, but it's a bit of a lot. So this, I'll say this leaf is maybe around 30 centimeters, probably close to that. These are some of the other leaves that will probably definitely fall off. Oh, this is cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak this for a little bit in some water and some hydrogen peroxide just to get some oxygen to this root. I can tell there's been a bit of shipment stress, which is expected, so I'm going to get it in some water, some hydrogen to help it sort of give it a little boost. I'm also going to put a bit of Super Thrive in the water as well. I'm just going to let it soak. I'm going to keep it somewhere that's a little bit shaded, don't want it to get any direct light. And yeah, I'm going to give it a little spray down of the leaves just to make sure that there's no bugs. Doesn't look like there's any bugs on it. The leaves look actually in very good condition. This is amazing, guys. This is really amazing. Okay, so let me do that so I can crack on with the rest of my day. So here we are. It's not quite 24 hours later, but it is the next day. And this plant I have left soaking in a solution of hydrogen peroxide and Super Thrive, and in a humidity bag, just to sort of ensure that the roots can bounce back. And in that time, you guys can see and can compare the roots. There are a lot more plump. They have definitely taken up the water that you want them to. And yeah, it's looking great. I also took some of the same hydrogen peroxide water and I washed down the leaves as well. So that was just a way to deal with any pests that may be on the plant. And this morning when I took the plant out of the humidity bag, I gave it a spray with some antifungal, just in case, plants that, that usually ship over quite long distances can often suffer from fungal infection. Today what I'm going to be doing is repotting this into Lechuza-Pon. For me, this is my preferred mix. Obviously, you guys can choose whatever substrate that you want, and yeah, there's loads of very useful information out there on the net on how you can, on what types of substrate you can use. But for me, this is the one. This is my go-to. This is my everything, Lechuza-Pon. So yeah, so what I'm going to do before I pot it up, I am going to just give the roots a final clean. As you saw, there was a massive sort of root system that fell off, and I'm not quite sure. I think it fell off the stem. So there's still a few more dried roots, and I do not want any rot happening in the pot. So I'm just going to trim it off. For example, there's some here, like this one. It's like a twig. It's that dry. So I'm just going to chop that off as close to the base as possible. And anywhere else I can see that the roots are not really great, I'm just going to take it off. Because yeah, what you don't want is any sort of bacterial, fungal infection going on when the plant is potted up. And one thing I learned is not to be, don't be scared, guys, to pull off the roots that are not dead. You might not be left with much at the end, but as long as you have something, the plant will bounce back. Believe me. With my recent import, most of the plants were down to a stump towards the end, and I was really fearful that it would not bounce back, but they all did, and they've got tremendous root systems, to the fact that it's actually growing out of the pot. I will do an update for you guys. So I'm super happy with this plant. What I've noticed as well, that there's actually two sort of offshoots happening here. So we've got this main one over here, which is growing off of the sort of main stem. And then there's also this one as well, which is like a smaller plant that is growing off the stem as well. So potentially when this really grows in, I could have two additional plants. So that is exciting. And the actual stem has a really good root system on it as well. So I think I've taken off enough of the roots that I am comfortable with. I'm not expecting most of these leaves to survive. As I said before, I am expecting definitely this one to die off, probably this one, and definitely this one as well. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be hopeful, keep my fingers crossed that you know, that they don't fall off and they survive and they last to help, you know, provide some energy to this plant whilst it roots up. But until then, we'll just see how it goes. Really, we'll just keep tabs on it. So I'm gonna start to fill up my pot. I've just got a regular pot over here. I would love to have a clear pot, but unfortunately I haven't got any at the moment. So what I've done, I've just got this one, and I've actually cut some slits into it. For some reason here in the UK it's really hard to find any large net pots, so you gotta make do. So here we go. Got some in here already, maybe about to 3/4 of the way. And I'm gonna have to try to pot it in a way that the leaves can sort of hang over the pot, but because of the shape it's a bit difficult. Here we go, I found it. It's a nice position here. So we're gonna go ahead and backfill that now. I'm really interested to know if you guys have ever used Lechuza-Pon, what your thoughts are on it. I love the stuff. I think it's really great. I have trialed Leca, and it has proven really like a good option as well. And I don't know if you guys have seen it, but if not, I'll link my my conversion of my Anthurium Warocqueanum into Leca over here, so you guys can go have a look at that. But yeah, I think that for the Anthuriums, I found that the transplant shock is a lot less when you use Pon as opposed to Leca. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Pon. So what I'm going to do now is I've got a bucket over here, because what you don't want to do, Pon actually has a lot of sort of dust and small sort of particles that you really don't want to get into your drainage system. So I'm just going to use the same water or some hydrogen peroxide and Super Thrive just to sort of flush out all of the soil. It's like it gets really sort of muddy. So in here I've got some Super Thrive. I've just followed the instructions on the back of the bottle, and mixed in about 1/2 milliliter of Super Thrive in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give just a very small reservoir of water. I don't want this to be too wet because there is definitely some potential of root rot because there were so many sort of non-viable roots in there. I'm going to put this plant in a spot. It's going to be under my grow light, but quite pulled back for the time being, just so that it can acclimate properly. What you don't want to do is throw this into a high light environment. That can be really stressful for the plant, and it can just cause it just to drop the leaves. But I'm just going to have it pulled back slightly. I am going to have it in a space that's going to have really high humidity. I found that Anthuriums, especially the queens, they do love humidity, but caveat that they absolutely require really good air circulation as well. Without air circulation, they will mold and rot, and you do not want that. I've experienced that with a previous queen that I will talk about more in another video, and I sadly lost that one, and this one I'm not planning to do that same mistake again. So you want it to have really good air circulation as well as humidity. So there we have it, guys. The queen, the beauty, the one and only, the legend, the myth, everything in one, the Anthurium Warocqueanum, the queen of Anthuriums. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this video was helpful or useful, please do consider subscribing to this channel. I try to do plenty of these videos. I'm also over on Instagram, where I will be keeping you guys updated with this madam over here. I'm on Instagram at RootsReady. You can find me there. You can ask me any questions you like. My DMs are always open. Thank you guys, and keep planting.